Hey, welcome back. It's Dr. J, and we're going to do another session of hashtag Ask Dr. J, where I answer the questions that come my way from my parents in the practice, and hopefully it would be useful to you as well. So the question I'm going to answer today is, Dr. J, when do I allow my child to brush on her own? And that's a relevant question. I have to say, I look at that question in two sections. One is, when can my child brush their own teeth effectively? And another one is, will my child brush their teeth effectively? In other words, the youngest of the young kids, even if when you do give them a toothbrush and they're super willing to take it, they're not really removing plaque off their enamel, which is what brushing is supposed to do. They're just kind of sucking on it and playing and habit building and having fun. Or worse, sucking the toothpaste off your toothbrush. But really, as early as the child can tie their own shoelace, they have the manual dexterity to be able to do a pretty decent job brushing their teeth. But will they brush their teeth? So that's usually around age 6, when your child is usually starting to learn to tie their shoelaces. But will a 6-year-old actually have the responsibility and the technique and the presence of mind to effectively remove plaques, start in one corner, go to the other, drop down, and kind of have a sequence, really, minimum 2 minutes. I would say most 6-year-olds are nowhere close to being able to do that responsibly. So if your child is tasked with having to brush and floss themselves with a nightly sequence, they're probably not getting the hygiene that is required to keep them at their best chance of being cavity free. So in the Shahangan household, my girls, I continue to brush and stay as involved as I can. And my oldest daughter knows I'm only half joking when I tell her, I'm going to keep brushing you until you're about 18 years old, right? That said, I do encourage my parents to stay as involved as they feel appropriate, as long as they can, in the nightly sequence of brushing and flossing their children to help me keep their child cavity-free for as long as possible. Let's keep those questions coming, and I'll see you guys next time for another session of hashtag Ask Dr. J.